my guest today is Ilana Glazer, and she's going to talk about Babes. How are you, Ilana? Thanks for stopping by.
Hi, Neil. Thanks for having me. I am thrilled. I'm feeling thrilled today. So excited for Babes to come out in theaters all across the U.S. and Canada. I just got back from doing a little press in Toronto yesterday, and it's like the experience of press is so interesting. I'm a touring stand-up. I just wrapped a 52-city tour earlier in May, and I go and do an hour, see the people, and go home. But press, it's like it's interesting. Like I'm talking to people, it's coming out today, tomorrow. I'm all in different times or
Yeah,
whatever. So I'm doing good because I'm back at home. I'm talking to you from bed. I'm loving that for me. And it's all making sense now that today's the day. Last week we opened up in New York, LA, and Austin. But now all of this press is making sense. Like we're really in theaters nationally and in Canada. So I'm just thrilled for people to see it. The feedback's been phenomenal so far. We are certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
wow.
Have an A rating. We people are just really loving this movie. It's about two best friends played by me and Michelle Buteau, who are in different places in their lives. Michelle's character Dawn has a husband played by Hassan Minhaj and two children. She just had a new baby in the beginning of the movie. And my character, Eden, is a free spirit, spontaneous, totally naive to the responsibilities of parenting. When my character gets knocked up by a one-night stand and decides to keep the baby, it tests these two's friendship. They grew up in Queens, the characters, and they're lifelong best friends. And you see a real shift in their friendship. They're experiencing a real shift in their friendship kind of for the first time. And the movie's really funny and really heartfelt. So we've been getting both big laughs and tears, which, is as intended, and really exciting to give people that space to feel all those things.
100%. And you know what? And you wrote the story, right? That's correct. You came up with the story and everything. So this is your baby in so many ways, Ilana.
Right.
You
That's right. I
know?
wrote this movie with Josh Rabinowitz, who and produced it with Susie Fox. And yes, it really is. It really is our baby. I come from making the TV show Broad City with my Broad City partner Abbi Jacobson, and that was a similar thing where I feel so blessed, and I really I've been praying more and more the older I get, since COVID for sure, since becoming a parent, and I'm just thanking God every day for the opportunity I get to reflect and then create and then share and then reflect on that process like we are doing here today. I feel so privileged to be sharing this movie. And then, it's kind of like there's this like personal experience and then a professional experience where, I have hopes for the movie, but again, like the experience, I have a 3-year-old and started writing this movie when I was pregnant, and Josh's wife was pregnant, and Susie, our producer, who really had the seed for the idea, she had a 1 and a 3-year-old at the time. So like she did the thing of like popping them out, trying to front load that work, but it's like, woo, so hard. But yeah, we were going through this, and we're sort of like building the plane as we flew it, and really reflecting on the experience we were having in real time and together.
Yeah. And that's the amazing part of this content. And it was people were dying for content like this right now. You know that, right? And it
Right,
was
right.
perfect time. It was
Right.
perfect timing.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I really think that, it's funny, like we think we've seen movies about pregnancy and parenting, but like we really haven't seen them told by people who get pregnant and who give birth. And I think that audiences are getting smarter and smarter the more content there is, and also the more audiences are making their own content. People are posting a funny joke, a funny video, a picture of themselves. People know their angles these days. I think that the the desire for authentic stories told authentically is only I mean, it's not only like people's desire, but we need it. You know, we need it to counteract all the horrible news we can take. It's like we're not meant to take in the horrors of the entire planet every day, all day, you know, and we need the joys too. We need those joys told from real people, really telling them. And, you know, that's what was like so fun to have this little trio of me and my co-writer and producer. And then also Michelle Buteau, who I star in this with. She is just such a gem. She's from Jersey. I'm from Long Island. Like we have the vibe. It's a real vibe, you know. And we've been friends for 20 years. Michelle's been doing comedy for 23 years. I've
Wow.
been doing it for 18 years. 18 years in New York City, and you know, you feel it. Like people are like your chemistry, and I'm like, yeah, LOL, chemistry. Like we're just doing our thing. We're just like being friends, and you know, we really share values about where our art comes from, but then also, you know, we really do our homework as comedians. We take the job seriously, and we really honor the stage and screen when we have that chance. And you know, it's been so rewarding so far to make people feel uh, you know, just to make people feel good and get those laughs and get those tears and give people a space to feel their feelings, connect with themselves and their friends or their partners. It's been such a joy to put this out into the world.
That it definitely seems like it, and I know how excited you are, you know, and it's just
Yeah.
something that when you're able to create something for yourself, you know, you said Broad City you created, you know, you've been in comedy for so many years. Now it's like almost another coming out party for you know, on the big
Right.
screen in so
Right.
many ways. Now,
Yeah.
what's next for Ilana? Once they saw you and how you're getting such great reviews, I'm sure you're going to be working a lot, not just creating, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That you know, you're hitting on something. I really hope I do because I really do like to play. You know, I like to play. I'm it, when I'm doing stand up, I'm playing with the audience, and when I'm creating, I'm playing with my co-creators, and then the next, you know, like with Josh and Susie writing the script, but then on set, I get to play with Michelle and Hassan and Oliver Platt, and I really would like to work in other people's projects and like see if I can be like one ingredient in someone else's stew. You know, can I be a vessel for someone else and surrender to someone else's vision is a really thrilling concept for me. But before I do that, I'm really hoping to do what Europeans do, apparently, supposedly, which is take the summer off. You know, I'll keep doing my stuff and getting my stuff together, but my daughter is 3 years old, and it's just such a delicious age, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
hope that
you
um, just kind of bop around and my you know just hang out and with my husband too, just kind of jam, do that thing like where you just discover like what's going on outside, and then the next thing, and then the next thing, just kind of follow the fun.
No, I agree with you. I mean, especially you work so hard to get to this finally get this out, the success of it, and also you've been touring. So it's time
Yeah,
to take that break, and then everyone's
yeah,
gonna be calling you. This is what you have to do,
yeah.
Alana. Take a step
Mhm.
back now, right? You did it,
Right. Yep.
and then
That's
see what
exactly right.
you know, your agent has for you after that. You know what I mean? Or
That's I'm really
yeah.
like picturing September as like you know, and I'm Jewish, and Rosh Hashanah, the like Jewish New Year, always feels like the New Year to me. I mean, it feels like the school year, you know. So like that's what I'm picturing is like. But the thing is too, it's like my tank. I mean, I'm pretty filled. I'm pretty filled up by this experience of putting this out there and excited. And I really paced the tour because I have this little kiddo. Like I wasn't gone for more than 2 nights a week because I get like too sad. So I've learned I've been doing comedy for 18 years. It's taken me that amount of time to find the balance, to find and to have a kid. Like having a kid has helped me, forced me to find that balance in an amazing way, in a way that I planned for, you know. And so I'm not feeling burnt out really, where I'm like I'm empty. but I do need some space, and I'm hoping I can take it this. I will. I'm going to take it this summer. You just have to make it happen. Where then you see what comes up within. You see what stories. I want to like wait and let my unconscious mind tell me what stories I'm supposed to tell, what roles I'm meant to play. For me and perhaps for the world. One needs space and time for that. So yeah, so I definitely will, and then in the fall, I do plan to hit the ground running.
Well, you definitely will for sure. And I mean, just again, people can check out Babes. It's gonna be available in theaters as of today, everywhere and
That's right.
nationwide. And continue if you've enjoyed the movie to write a review, do whatever you can, share it on social media because that's the key thing, Alana, to keep things living. Is it's not like the days where hey, people tell you, I just went to the theaters. It's social media, it's sharing, it's doing whatever you can
So,
to keep it going.
yeah, definitely. At me, I'm ILANA. I've been reposting people's reviews. It's been so fun to see people laugh and cry and feel connected. And yeah, it's totally a word of mouth thing. That's how this movie. This is no Avengers movie. We're an indie movie, low budget, and the way that this movie is going to come out is by word of mouth. So yeah, if you do like it, give us a shout, and I'll give you a shout back.
All right. Well, thanks, Alana. Thanks for stopping by and appreciate the time.
I appreciate you, Neil. Thanks so much,
Uh,
brother. Have a good one.
all right. Take care. You're listening and watching The Neil Haley Show, and we'll be back in just a moment.